quickly move on to our next demonstration, which is how do you read the Keyvault secret with the help of MSI. We'll cover and use the same services like our virtual machine and the PowerShell script to connect to the Keyvault secret. Considering we have the application running from the virtual machine and reading the secret from the Keyvault, we are going to use the demonstration. Basically, to read the Keyvault secret from the demonstration, I have this Keyvault in place which has got one secret which is called data, and the value in this secret I have given as a top secret, as you can see here. Now, to read the secret, basically what usually you do, you create a service principal, you specify the value of the service principal in your application source code and like this, and you create the object of your Keyvault client class, and the Keyvault client class creates the Azure AD token with the help of service principal, and your service principal will require access on the Keyvault with the help of access policy, right? But the problem with this approach is you are still keeping the service principal secret on your application program. What if somebody takes the service principal secret value from your application? They would be able to access to your Keyvault without having any issues, right? Which is not something we want. Our objective is to make your application code secretless, right? How do you avoid using the service principal secret from your application code? This is what we are going to do in our demonstration. So what we can do here is, in our application we have the virtual machine which has the MSI configured. Now we need to read the secret from this virtual machine. So as your service principal requires the access policy to read the secret, similarly we are going to give the access policy to not to the service principal, but this time we are going to give the access to the MSI virtual machine MSI, so that the MSI object would be able to read the key. Now you might ask why we are using the service principal key, because in the last video you said that you should use the role based access control. So the answer is, some of the Azure services do not use the communication with the help of MSI, with the help of role based access control. So Keyvault is one of them. If you go to the Keyvault role based access control, you would not find any suitable role which says that you would be able to read the secret. You might find some of the roles which are in preview, which says that okay, it might allow you to read something, but if you read the description of these role, it says read the metadata of the key vault and the certificate and keys and secrets, but it will not read the sensitive information such as the secret material. All right. So still you would be able to read the metadata information about your secret, but you would not be able to read the actual value of the secret, and then this is what not our objective. Our objective is to read the actual secret value, and that's the reason you need to assign the appropriate role on the role based access on the access control sides. So let me go ahead and assign the appropriate role to the MSI object. So I'll go and search for the MSI object, MSI demo and 1. So this is my MSI object, and let me go ahead jump back to my virtual machine. So I'm already connected to the virtual machine with the help of connect-azure AD, and I'm providing the MSI attribute. So if you see that I'm not providing any of the username and password, my own username password, or any of the service principal username password. I'm not passing any credential. I'm just using the MSI object. So MSI object which has been associated to the virtual machine, I'm assigning that to the Azure AD Connect And once I do that, I'm able to connect to that, and let's go ahead and run the command. Hopefully I should be able to read the secret now, and this works fine. So now if I run secret, I got the data, right? If you want to validate by, because this is going to be the $secret and then value, secret value is, it says it's going to be a secure string, type of secure string. If you want to unsecure it, this is what the command I have, which you can use it. Once you use that, you will have the secret value in the plain text, and which we can display it like this. So this is what the value we got, which is the top secret value, right? So this proves that we are able to successfully read the data. Now just to prove the point, if you do not assign the appropriate permission or the MSI permission to the access policy of the Keyvault, then it will not work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this permission and then save it, and then we'll try to run the same command. This time we should not be able to read the secret from the Keyvault. So let's do that. I'll just clean this up, run the command. Here you go. You got the error, which proves that your MSI was using the data. Your MSI has been used to read the Keyvault secret data, right? So I was not using any other principle or anything else. We have seen that as soon as I remove the MSI from the access permission, we are not able to read the secret. This is how you can use it. And if you want to use it in the .NET application, so if you're using the .NET Core, so this is what the Microsoft documentation website you can find. You create the package, you add the Azure identity package and secure Keyvault secret package. These are the two packages you need to, NuGet packages you need to add. And once you add these packages, these are the usings you need to use. And once you have the usings, basically you need to pass the use default credentials. So if your application is running from, let's say, a web application or web app, Kubernetes, Service Fabric, Azure Function, or anywhere else, and it is a .NET Core application or .NET Web application, you can simply call this particular C# code, and by having this code in place, you should be able to read the secret without passing or without having need of any service principal, right? I hope this makes sense, and this proves the case wherein we need the service principal to read the Keyvault secret from the Keyvault from your web app or any other application. Thanks for watching it. In the next demonstration, we'll use the Azure SQL, and we'll see how do you connect to Azure SQL with the help of MSI. Stay tuned. Thanks for watching it.